Hello viewer, thank you for keeping it Elimu TV. My name is Elizabeth Wamoyo and this is Sponsorship Show. Today with me I have a gentleman who is the Program Director of SOS Children's Home. He's going to tell us his name and tell us what is SOS Children's Home.
My name is REYNOLD HARO. I am the Program Director, SOS Children Villages, Nairobi location.
So maybe you can tell us, when did this program start?
Okay, SOS is a social development organization which is child-centered. It was started in 1949 in Imst, Austria by a gentleman known as Hermann It was during the end of the World War, and there were so many orphans and abandoned children. So he took it to himself to take care of these children.
So you have told us it is a children's home. So in your endeavors to take care of these children, what do you do for them?
Okay, first of all, I would like to give a background of the programs which we do in Nairobi location. Yeah, we have 5 programs we run in Nairobi location. The first program is the Children Village, which we refer to it as family-based care program. We basically take care of children who are abandoned and are orphaned for a period of up to 23 years old. And by that time, we envisage that the child who have taken care of would have gotten a place to live and work. Then we have another program which is known as family-based care, the family strengthening program, where we work with children from the informal settlements of Eastlands of Nairobi, and we work with them to capacity build them economically for them to be able to take care of their children to avoid abandonment. Those are the key programs we run, but we have other support programs where we run a full-fledged primary school to cater for a quality education to our children and the children from the larger community. We also run a health facility, which is an outpatient health facility offering various services for people who like to have in those services. Then we run a technical training institute where we train our youth on technical skills to enable them to either employ themselves or to be employed by other employers.
So we have heard you have a lot of programs, and in this children's home program, how many children do you take maybe per year or per period?
Okay, the family-based care program, which is the Children Village, we have 16 family houses, where in each of the houses we have 10 children. So at most we have 160 children, and in each of the houses we have a mother who takes care of the children to ensure that they get quality care, that is in terms of education, making sure that the children go to school. If they are sick, they take care of them by taking them to hospital. They give them the proper nutrition, that is diet, and like in any family setup, that is how the mother takes care of these children.
And what is the age cap of these children? At what age should I apply?
Okay, the maximum age we take children is 10 years and below. So any child who is below 10 years can be admitted in our village, but there is a process which is supposed to be done. That is, the guardian should come and do a formal application, and he should have the birth certificate of this child or children. they should have a letter or from the chief where this child is coming from, a letter from the district and children's officer, so as for our child admission committee also to visit in this child where this child comes from to verify the information. And after that, when they recommend that the child needs that care, then that recommendation is given to our national director, who approves the same, and through the court, those children are admitted in our village.
Well, you have told us about the requirements and qualification, which I would like you to repeat them slowly so that that parent or that person who needs to come to this children's home can take down all these requirements.
Okay. The child should either be an orphan or abandoned. This child is referred to us by any person, be it a police, a chief, a guardian, and when the guardian comes to our institution, there is a form which we give him or her to apply formally by collecting the biodata of this child or children. After the biodata, there should be some documents which are supposed to accompany that form. That is first, the birth certificate of that child, the death certificate of the parents if the child is an orphan, the letter of the chief where this child comes from, a letter from the district children's officer where this child comes from, and also he should or she should attach a map indicating where this child comes from.
So now you have heard how to apply and the qualifications that are needed. I would like us to take a short break. We shall be back shortly. Thank you, sir. You have given us a lot of information, but maybe there is a person there who qualifies to direct that child to your children's home. Maybe you can repeat that procedure again, step by step, so that they can get the information.
First of all, the child should be an orphan or abandoned child.
Yes.
The person who would like this child to come to our villages will come and do a formal application. And the formal application should be accompanied by the birth certificate of the child, the death certificate of the parents in case the child is an orphan, a letter of the chief where this child comes from, a letter of the district children's officer where this child comes from, and then he or she should attach a map of the village where this child comes from. We have a children's admission committee in our location who are mandated to visit the village where this child comes from to verify the information. Then from there, if they recommend that the child needs the long-term care, that recommendation is forwarded to our national director who approves that recommendation, and then the child has to be taken through the Kenya court system for him or her to be committed into our villages. And when a child is committed to our villages, he or she can land in any of our villages throughout Kenya. And we have said that we are situated in Mombasa, Nairobi, Kisumu, Meru, and Eldoret.
Well, thank you, sir, for that information. And maybe you can tell us, how far do you take care of these children? When do you know that this is the time now to release this child to the world?
As long as a child is still in school, we stay with the child. But when a child is not in school and has passed the age of majority, that is 18 years old, and we have a policy in our organization that every child should come out of the SOS with at least one certificate. And as we integrate them into the larger community, we support them to find some sort of engagement which they can rely on for their upkeep. But up till they reach 23 years, when they're still in school, they stay with us.
And do you do a follow-up when you release these children to the world?
Yes, we do a follow-up for 6 months. Then from there, when the child has settled, we let him go.
Yeah, once again, would you please repeat the locations? Where are you located in our country?
Yeah, we are in Nairobi. And in Nairobi, we are in Buruburu Phase 1. That is where we have the children's village, but we have other facilities which are now situated in Buruburu Phase 2. Then in Mombasa, we are in Nyali, Links Road. In Eldoret, we are in Kapsoya. In Kisumu, we are in Riyadh. And in Meru, we are in Meru town.
Well, if you are near those locations, you can visit them, but if still you are not able to get them, he is going to tell us their contacts on how you can reach them. Sir, would you tell us your numbers?
My number is 0723 904457. My email address is reynold.finyange@soskenya.org.
Yeah, that is the contact, and if still you are not able to get them, you can contact us through our SMS line, which is 22518, and we are going to direct you to them. Now, sir, would you give us a parting shot as we conclude our program for today?
Okay, I would like also, apart from the children village, we also run other programs at Nairobi location. We are running an outpatient medical clinic based in Buruburu Phase 1. You can come for medical attention in case of need. Then we have a primary school in Buruburu Phase 2, which is from class 1 to class 8. And also we run a technical training institute also in Buruburu Phase 2. And we offer several trades on garment making, woodwork technology, electrical installation, and food and beverage.
Well, viewer, thank you for keeping in touch with us. This is all for SOS Children's Home for today. I have been your host, Elizabeth Wamoyo, and the show is Sponsorship Program. Keep watching Elimu TV, where we watch and learn.